the agenda of how African continent has been affected. Brenda Zeda has more.
The Real Africa Climate Summit People's March is happening. They started the march along Mombasa Road, right through along Mombasa Road, marching towards the CBD, and they're converging at this place. They're saying that they're having a different meeting, contrary to that, the one that is happening at the KICC. They're saying that lack of inclusion in that summit has made them to actually hold this meeting. Of course, they had already been, they made concerns over the week, last week when the registration of the 3-day summit was ongoing. They were saying that they were excluded from that registration process. They are saying that African people need to discuss their African problems without being intimidated or being coerced to make some decisions that don't augur well with them. And so right now, let me just speak to some of the people who are part of this march. Kindly, what is your name?
My name is Salma Ahmed. I'm a climate justice activist, and we're here today to say that we demand climate justice now. The summit that is here, it's not speaking to the people's knowledge and also the people's voice. So what we want is for the leaders to speak for our issues, to also maintain the land grabbing issues, to kill it at all. We also want to stop the fossil fuels. We want energy, we want to use solar, and we want climate justice now.
Yes. And are you planning to march towards the KICC? Because this seems to be your endpoint.
Yes, no, we wanted to go to KICC. They divert, but we are planning to invade there because that is where all the leaders are in. And we want them to hear us. We want them to know they are here. How many planes have they used to come to Kenya? They've even polluted the air. You know, we are trying to advocate for climate justice, and here we are, you know, polluting the air by using the fossil fuels.
That's something. One thing that we are not happy, that the people that have been affected the most, the women, the children, they have not been given an opportunity to go to the climate summit. So we are saying that the violators are meeting to plan against planet.
All right. And I mean, those are just some of the sentiments of some of the participants here at the Green Park terminus, where they're converging, and they're saying that they are planning to make their way to the KICC. But as you can see, they're carrying different messages of placards, if I may say. Like this one is saying, for the sake of all beings, no more fossil fuels. Another one over here is also saying, ma'am, if you can just move here, total, exclamation mark, total, we can't drink oil, go burn yourselves, not our planet, hashtag Africa VUCA. So those are just some of the messages that have been displayed here using different placards. And of course, let me just engage this lady who's carrying this placard that says hashtag pay up for loss and damage. What message are you passing across?
I am passing across to the leaders that they need to stop sitting in the conferences while we are the ones who are hurting out here. They need to create policies that involve Africans and the youth on the ground, because they're the ones who suffer the most, not policies that only favor people in government offices and conferences and summits. Thank you.
All right, and lastly, as I hand it over to you in studio, we can see also ladies wearing the Maasai regalia, also part of this demonstrations, peaceful demonstrations with the message, less talk, more action. Kwa nini umejiunga na Kenya hapa leo? Mbona uko hapa leo?
Tunakuja kuona mambo ya tamaduni ile yetu, kamila yetu.
Okay. Na tunaona kuna message hapa unasema ongea kidogo, lakini kunafaa kuwa na more action on climate change.
Mwana mkame ndio sisi tunakuja. Kwa nini amebadilika kabisa? Mkame amekuwa nyingi sana. Hata ametumiza sisi yetu, mbuzi yetu, ngamia nini, ngamia yote amemaliza. Ndio sisi tunakuja hapa.
All right, so we wait to see the end game of these demonstrations, because the end game, they say that they're planning to go to the KICC, where different heads of states, a section of civil societies, and also the youth of this country and from the African continent also are meeting to discuss the effects of climate change, how countries within the African continent can come together and fight climate change. And it's back to you in studio from me, Brenda Zeda here at the Green Park terminal.
a lot of activities surrounding the Africa Climate